Yes, sir. 9 to 5. 9 to 5 hubby here, people. Special edition. I'm driving today. I got
Let
another
me just see
special guest with me. Go ahead and announce who you is.
that.
Go
Nine to
ahead,
five hubby.
announce who you is,
Nine to
girl.
five hubby's
Announce
wife.
who you is, girl. You know, she ain't a special guest. She pop in there once in a while when we making runs.
Every now and then.
Every now and then. That's what it is. Yesterday was a really nice day. It's gloomy today. I ain't gonna hit y'all with no financial stuff today. Today we're gonna talk about whatever my wife want to talk about. It
What
mean
I want to talk.
anything in the world she want to talk about.
What I want to talk about.
You tell me
I don't know what I want to talk about.
who you want to gossip about. Y'all know y'all married couples talking shit about people. Who you want to talk about, girl?
I don't know what I want to talk about.
Throw a name out there. Fuck it.
There's all type of stuff going on.
Like what? Talk to me.
Um, you know, as parents, we be real protective of our kids, and that's just a parent thing.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, you have to let your child grow up and do them and maneuver through situations, or they're never going to learn.
Never gonna learn.
And that's just what it is. But I don't know why when certain people get a certain status, or they feel like they could do certain things that normally wouldn't be done in certain situations. I don't get that.
Like, what are you talking about?
The whole LeBron thing with Stephen A.
Put a name on it, man.
I don't. And then it's funny because I've seen other people talk about how people are tiptoeing around things because of who he is, but
Tiptoeing around what?
Talking about his son.
Mm-hmm.
But as an athlete, you get critique. That's what those platforms do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recall, even when I was a little kid watching basketball or whatever the case may be, everybody's being critiqued, especially the new one. New guys that's coming into the game. They talk about how good they are, where they may be in the future or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why his son is exempt from that. And I'm curious of how his son feels about his father doing what he just did recently.
I don't think me personally, I don't think he's exempt from it. I just think if you didn't know, he was drafted in the second round of the NBA draft. Number 55, number 50. He was in the 50s as far as his pick. No other pick in the second round gets talked about as much as he do. So I don't think he should be being critiqued about anything at this point in his career, him being a second round pick. Because ain't no other second round picks getting critiqued. That's just my thing.
You talking about his son?
Yes.
But it's probably extra because his daddy is being extra.
Well, I think his father's just coming to his defense because he ain't gonna say nothing because all this is new. He only 19 years old.
But as long as I can remember, watching new guys coming into whatever sport, they are being talked about.
Not no second round picks.
Like, I guess.
I don't think if he was a top 10 pick and he produced the way he produced, then anyone has every right to say something because the organization.
But walking up to a man in a game, I think that's a better way to handle that.
I just don't think. Well,
I don't think that's. First of all, you have kids that look up to you and things like that, and you walking up to a man half your size to intimidate him. That to me is that's not cool.
Well, yeah.
That's not even professional on his behalf. Even as a parent, you have to have self-control. Because you ain't exempt from getting locked up. You ain't like, just because you got a status, you touch them and you can get locked up.
I think yes, I do. I think the method, well, first of all, LeBron ain't touching nobody. Everyone knows that.
But to walk up to somebody to intimidate somebody, that ain't cool. That to me, that's a form of bullying.
I don't think it was an intimidation thing.
Well, so what you call that?
I think he was just stepping to what he's talking about his son. I think if another grown man talked about my 19-year-old child and I'm around,
but he didn't say the one thing I saw, it was nothing wrong with it.
Well, there's never nothing wrong with it. It's just all new. It's different when he's in the eye he's in because he's still trying to figure his career out. I'm talking about Bronny. He's still trying to figure his career out. He only been in the league for like 4 months, and the way he get talked about is if he was this big old phenom coming out, and then he got drafted and he not produced. And now
But
everyone's
that's
piling
probably
on
was
top
gonna
of him.
come anyway, just because of who his father was.
Right.
So it's kind of like one of those where because of your dad or whoever, you're gonna probably be more in the spotlight anyway. It was gonna come with the territory. It just
Unfairly.
was. Right, but that's just what it is.
It is.
So it just, unless somebody is really saying something hurtful, now yeah, as a parent, I'm like, wait a minute. But if it's something that is facts, because of the how sports people talk about stuff, that I don't see the need in you walking up to a man in the way that he did, and to me, that was to intimidate him. He know he lit twice that man's eyes.
Yeah, but everyone knows LeBron ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But don't step
I
up
just
to.
think
But don't do that though.
Well,
Don't do that.
Stephen A. stays on the East Coast. LeBron stays on the West
It
Coast.
don't matter what a man
Only
says.
reason Stephen A. was out there was because the Knicks were playing the Lakers. So that's the only chance LeBron gonna see this man face to face, because LeBron don't go.
But there's a phone. There's another way to do that. To me, I feel like that's like somebody walking up to me to check me about my son. That's not gonna go well for you.
Well,
do not
it's
check
man
me.
man.
Do not even woman to woman.
Mm-hmm.
Another mother walking up to me to cause of checking me about my son. Now we're gonna remove the kid out the whole situation now because you're disrespectful, and now I'm gonna handle you adult to another adult. That's how I see that. I don't like bullies. I don't like when people call themselves trying to intimidate somebody.
Yeah, I don't think LeBron is bullying.
But that's your opinion. To me, that was bullying.
I don't think LeBron's, because Stephen A. has a long list of years and years and years. And mind you, I'm not a LeBron stan. Like, I'm not one of them guys that go around talking about LeBron like he's the greatest. I don't.
But there's a way to handle stuff.
We from Chicago. The buck stops at Jordan. Anyone mentioning any breath with Jordan, I'm automatically just gonna shit on it like that ain't the case, because Jordan's Jordan. So I'm not the LeBron thing. They always apologize, be sensitive about getting to my feelings about LeBron. That ain't the case at all. So I just want to make that clear.
I think though, there's a way to handle things.
Only thing I'm saying is yes, it is. But Stephen A. has a long list, years and years and years of talking about LeBron. Him and Skip. There's been times where Stephen A. has defended LeBron.
Well, let me ask this: have he ever, after years that this man talked about him, ever walked up to him?
I'm pretty sure they've had conversations. They don't see how. But
I heard Stephen A. say that he has a way to contact him, so there was a better way to do that. Mm-hmm. And to me, that's not, because like I said, if you step up to a person like that, that's automatically gonna take things to another level. Mm-hmm. It just is, because now you stepping in my face, you in my personal space, and then you trying to check me as if I'm your kid or if I'm a child.
Yeah,
and that don't work for me, because adult, we gonna handle this. We're gonna do it in a respectful manner. We ain't gonna do it at all.
I agree with you. I feel like it should have been a different way he did it. I don't think that was the way to do it. Especially, he basically on his job. He working. So,
but then I do feel like
sometimes something like that.
People just do what they want to do because they know they can get away with it. Because ain't nobody gonna say nothing to them, because everybody tiptoeing around it, and you condone behaviors that shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me though. I don't know. Because ain't no adult gonna come in my face checking me about my child. That's what you're not gonna do. Mm-hmm. Now, if you have an issue with my child and you want to come holler at me, you're gonna do that in a respectful manner, because I'm outright to let you know what's up. Yep, we're done.
But you look at it different. You said checking someone about your child. No,
he was checking him about his son. That is what he was doing.
His son.
Exactly.
That's like if someone's talking to our kid and then you confront that person. But I'm saying, you're not gonna keep doing
this. The way he did it, I'm saying, the way he went about it, you couldn't stop. Even like say it was parent and a parent, you can't do that. You just cannot step to somebody like that.
You would definitely want to have a conversation with whoever mother it is.
Yeah, but it's still a way to go about it, though.
Well, our son this, and I keep picking at our son. You definitely gonna be like,
but it's a way to handle things. It's a respectful way to handle situations, and I feel like we sit and we tell our kids to be a certain way and to handle things a certain way. So as adults, you have to be an example of that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because what if that man would have hauled off and hit him or something?
Who, Stephen A?
I'm just saying. And Amy said we're talking in general. That's how things can go left, though. You walking into somebody's space, being aggressive because you're trying to make a point. That's not how you make a point, though. It is just not, in my opinion. And I feel like sometimes people just do things because they feel like they can, and they feel like ain't nobody gonna check them. And that's just not professional. You have other people that's looking up to you. That's, you know what I mean. And you being like that, to me, is just not cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's just not. But moving on. Moving on. I don't spend too much time on that.
My wife talked about little sports. What?
Yeah, because
Talk
I was
about
just
little
everywhere.
sports.
And a lot of people were saying the same things. It's just like it was nothing said wrong. Maybe it was something that before he said that he felt, but it still was a better way to handle that.
Give me something from your. That's my spectrum of the world. Sports. Give me something from your spectrum of the world.
I don't know. You got to throw something out. I just gave you. So I just, you told me to talk about something I did.
So what TV shows you like?
I got a whole list of those.
give me a show.
Okay, so listen, y'all. I have my moments where, like, especially when I'm off and stuff, I like to relax and just like binge watch some things.
Mm.
So I got like several shows. Paramount Plus, shout out to y'all. Look, because y'all got all my little shows. Let's see. I have. Wait a minute.
Oh, she going to the phone.
Because I got a lot of.
I don't watch half of this stuff. I watch some of it, but some of this shit, be like, it's too much for me. Because I'm type of person, like, I'll binge. I can only binge so much.
Yeah,
I'll go to another show.
See, we watch stuff together, and then you be taking.
When I go to another show, she still be on the same show. I'm like, just finish up. She's like, no, I'm gonna wait till you come back around. Like, I don't know if I'm coming back around.
Yeah, that's why I end up leaving him on stuff. But all right, so I watched Tracker, Elsbeth, Fire Country, Matlock, Will Trent. High Potentials. I think they on the break right now. SWAT is really good. And it's a few other shows that I watch.
All 20 seasons of SWAT.
And I wasn't watching
all
SWAT.
200 episodes.
I kind of binge watching. Now I'm caught up to where they
Shit,
are
it's
now.
more than 200 episodes. How many episodes of SWAT is?
I don't know. But I binge watched but now I'm caught up to where it's at. So. And then what we've been watching together. Oh, that show with the families. I really like that.
We've been watching. I didn't binge with her.
Well, we've been watching as it come out though.
I'm not a huge Tyler Perry fan. We just got done binge watching. What's that? Black is Beautiful.
Yeah, I think that's the name of it.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm not huge on Tyler Perry just because his writing is typically the same.
Yeah, it do.
So.
But I like Sister. Like I watched that, but then I've kind of taken a break on this last season because it's moving too slow. And then I love Zach and Fatima. That's my show right there. I love that show.
Fatima came up.
Yeah, I like that show. But no, what's that other show that we've been watching with the families? When they're out in the
woods? Yeah. Extracted.
Yeah, that's a really good show. It's
on Hulu. Shout out to Hulu.
Yeah, that's a really good show.
Yep, you got the family be in the woods, but they put one person out to survive, and then the other family members be like in the hut, or like in like it ain't no hut. They like in the a little camp.
Yeah.
And then they be doing like little things to send their family members to survive out there and stuff like that.
It was one family, and it was funny because it's kind of like our setup: mom, dad, and the son. And their teenage son went out to the woods, but that little boy was disrespectful.
I would have whooped his ass.
Oh, no, our son would have been out there because I would have been like, boy, you don't want to come back here.
It's one of the things. The little kid was out there cussing at his parents through the camera.
I said.
Yeah. I always talking about some. Ooh, and I'm so mad when I see you. Like
And
on
me,
site type shit with your parents. Like
and
it's gonna be
it,
on site. Like what?
and it
You
was
staying your ass
funny
out there. You better
because
learn how to make a fire.
we both looked at each other like, yeah, it couldn't be us because he'd be stuck out there.
Hell
Like,
nah.
because then either you come back here, we gonna be having some words with you. Because he was just like really disrespectful to his parents. I was like, But the show itself is really good.
It
So
is.
far, like 3 people went home. I think three.
3 or 4.
3 or 4. So that's a nice one. Because it kind of reminded me of, if you guys ever watch Naked and Afraid, that's another one we used to watch.
Butt Naked and Afraid. I love me some Butt Naked and Afraid, baby.
That kind of reminds me of that, but with a twist in a way. They're just out there, and the good thing with this show, at least your family members get to see what you need and try to get it to you. But then they kind of got a twist because it's like you kind of have a good relationship with some of the other families because they had a twist where other families send your family members some stuff.
Yeah, they can supply your people. So
and it was kind of
like
rough for a few of them.
It's a politicking type thing too. Them people, they gotta learn how to survive out there. But the people that stuck together, like in like the little command center, they gotta learn how to politic with each other.
Yeah.
To get their people what they need. So I like it.
It was really good though. I like that show. So I'm a big fan of relaxing when I do get a chance to just relax and chill out. And be still for a sec. I do love to just sit and binge watch some TV. Got a few shots.
Well, I just wanted to hit y'all up with a little special little thing from 9 to 5 Hubby. Have my wife, some weekends we kind of make some runs. Probably give y'all a couple more of these as we go.
I would love to come visit y'all.
Yeah, we got our pod together. We ain't did it in a minute. K&J Conversations. Check it out. You can get some Apple Music, Spotify.
Yeah.
It's a lot of different places. It's been a couple. It's probably been like a year, maybe 2.
It's been about a year.
But it's a good amount of episodes on there. I think y'all really like it. But we gonna kick it back up and get this ball back rolling with us again.
Just us being us, talking about stuff like we do.
Yeah, just simple shit. I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all some more financial things because there's a lot of things still in my mind about about financing and lending and stuff. I just want to get to y'all. I don't want to keep talking about my coworkers. They piss me off. It's the weekend, so I'm over them now until I go to my job I hate. I'm gonna see them again, and it's gonna be on site again. But just want to come to y'all, man. 9 to 5 Hubby. Then I got my 9 to 5 wife here.
I know, right? 9 to 5.
Yep. Y'all go ahead and support, hit the subscribe, follow, do what y'all do.
Yes, please support my boo, my hubby.
All right, well, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Peace. Have a good weekend.
See you guys.